Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. It is me, BrittReacts, and today we are reacting via a kind suggestion to Mr. Obvious twins from the Mr. Obvious show. Let's see what happens.
Heidi-ho and welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. I am your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call, shall we? Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello, is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hey, Mr. Obvious, long-time listener, first-time caller. I was hoping you could help me out with a tricky dating situation I got.
L'amour, an affair of the heart, eh? I'll certainly do my best, caller. What seems to be the problem?
Well, Mr. Obvious, I've always considered myself kind of an average guy. Even though I'm not exactly Mr. Casanova, I've dated my share of ladies, and I gotta tell you, Mr. O, I'm not as wild as some of my friends, but I ain't never had one of those one-night stand-ups.
That's one-night stands, caller.
Right. You sure know all about that love stuff, Mr. Obvious. Well, I just want you to know that I'm not loose or anything like that.
Nothing wrong with that, caller. Relationships are to be cherished and not taken for granted.
I'm not loose. Okay, it says the Bob and Tom radio show. So I'm assuming this is a segment on the show, which tons of radio shows have. It does feel staged, like this is an actor calling in, just like it just doesn't feel super real, but that's okay. It doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna assume this is gonna be super funny, and Mr. Obvious makes me feel like the advice is either gonna be super obvious or what the answer should be is gonna be super obvious. I don't know. Let's find out.
Right again, Mr. O. But now I'm in a situation that's kind of making me rethink my moral position. I've got a chance to fulfill one of those orgy-type fantasies that most guys dream about their whole life.
Did you say an orgy, caller?
Yeah. Let me be more specific, Mr. O. A pair of really attractive twins moved into the apartment next door.
Next door.
Well, we've become kind of friendly, and make a long story short, they say they want to be intimate with me.
Really,
Yeah.
With you? They specified you, caller?
Yeah, Mr. Obvious. It's for one of them menage a twat things.
I think you mean menage a trois, caller.
Whatever. But anyway, you think I should just go for it?
Well, I don't know what to say, caller. That's a fantastic scenario. And I might add, it's something old Mr. Obvious has never participated in. Now, there may be some health issues to worry about as well, not to mention some rather large...
I kid you not. That has always been my, biggest question mark surrounding that. It's like, how do you do that safely? How do you do it safely without it being, awkward and, This is how. I'll never know. I will never find out.
Large moral issues to worry about as well, not to mention some rather large moral issues.
Well, yeah, right, Mr. Obvious, but here's the thing, that this whole twins thing really seems kind of unnatural to me. I mean, I've seen those beer commercials and heard guys hollering about having twins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know this is supposed to be like the ultimate fantasy fulfillment, but it still seems kind of creepy to me.
Creepy?
I mean, what if my friends find out about this?
Well, I wouldn't worry about that, caller. If you hook up, as the kids say, with twins, your friends will consider you a hero. For better or worse, it's ingrained among males to respect virility. And what could be more virile than the conquest of twins? Now, whether you should go through with this rare once-in-a-lifetime opportunity or not is up to you. But as long as you're all consenting adults and you use protection, Mr. Obvious can't tell you not to do it.
This is the obvious advice, right? Okay, okay. All right, guys.
Yeah.
You did say these twins are extremely attractive, right?
Oh, very attractive, Mr. O. So I should just go for it, I guess.
Life is short, caller. Sometimes when we don't seize the moment, we're left with years of regret. Why, I remember the time when I would...
Mr. Obvious, I get your point. Okay? Sometimes you just have to go grab for the gusto, right? All right. You talked me into it. I'm going to do it. I think I'm gonna
Literally.
go across the hall and talk to Phil and George right now.
Wait a minute, caller. Phil and George are...
Yeah, the twins. Yeah, across the hall. They nicest guys.
I didn't see that coming, and I feel stupid because I should have.
You ever want to meet Mr. O? We always have a great time together. My main concern, I guess, is that since I'm not gay, it might not be as an enjoyable experience. I mean, especially with all their talk about restraints and clamps and ball gags and forced...
caller, I don't think that...
Well, you've convinced me. No, you don't need to say any more, Mr. Obvious. I need to be more open-minded.
That's not exactly what I said, caller. See, you withheld certain very important facts.
No. I'm not gonna withhold those facts from my friends. I'm not gonna keep it a secret. I think you're right, Mr. O. They'll respect me even more when I tell them.
Now, caller, don't be too hasty.
Mr. O, I may even tell my parents about it. I bet my dad will get a kick out of this one. I had twins, Dad. He's a retired Marine colonel who obviously loves a good bawdy story.
Don't
Mr.
tell
Obvious,
your dad that.
You're a lifesaver.
Caller.
Thanks, Mr. O.
Hello? Hello? Well, that's what I'm here for. Join us again next time for the Mr. Obvious Show.
Wow.
This definitely felt staged, but it was funny nonetheless. Take it or leave it. Go and have the day you deserve. Bye.